life passed before her eyes, and she said all she saw were penises and vodka.
Penises and vodka? What kind of penis and vodka? That's a hell of a mix.
Well, you gotta clean them somehow.
Sound like you gonna burn them off. Sound like you gonna pickle it, leaving it in vodka.
Hi, I'm Rod Stafford Hackwood, and this is Gil T.
Thank you.
Gil capital T.
That's
or
it.
Gil Tucker.
Thank you.
Stand-up comedian, and he does this incredible act where he does a homage, like that word, homage to Redd Foxx, a legendary comedian. A lot of people may not know Redd Foxx as the stand-up comedian. I did because my parents used to have his comedy records and they would play them all the time, and I would at their parties, and I would listen because it was very inappropriate material for a kid.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that his albums were sold under the counter.
Yeah.
So if you wanted his album, you had to go on the counter. I mean, you go in the store and you say, look around, say, you got any Redd Foxx?
It was blue.
And they say, hold on a minute.
It was like a drug deal when you were buying a record. And then, and that was mostly like black people knew about Redd Foxx. He was a big star on the Chitlin circuit and the vaudeville term. Not vaudeville, that's too old. But
no, he did. They all started.
They all started in vaudeville. Yeah, everyone started. I started in vaudeville.
Matter of fact, the first two comics to do blue material were him and Lenny Bruce, and he had much respect for Lenny Bruce.
As well he should. But everyone discovered who Redd Foxx was when he was on the television sitcom Sanford and Son in the early 70s. Funny. He played it was actually based on an English show
called Steptoe and Son.
And they brought it over to the United States and recast it as a black family. And do people now, because I imagine like, they're watching Nick at Night or something like that, and they know Sanford and Son, do they connect now? Do they connect now with Redd Foxx?
Usually the older people, especially down here, in like the Boca area, the South Florida, you got a lot of older people,
right?
And they all know Redd.
They all know.
So they like.
And they all went to Vegas. They all went to Atlantic City. They all, even if they didn't remember the show or watch the show, they know Redd Foxx.
Right. So right away they're like, oh yeah, I know. So they relate to him.
And tell me a little bit about the actual routine. Can you do a little bit of Redd Foxx for us?
You want to see some Redd?
I love the way you switch it on.
I can do Redd, no problem, no problem.
It's like Sybil. You just flip a switch.
No problem. I was hanging out at the bar.
Okay.
We had a guy sitting at the bar and he had a couple of drinks, and he was sitting there, he drinking. So then out of nowhere, he broke. He said, if the furniture business don't get no better, I'm gonna lose my ass. Bartender said, look, man, you better stop that. I'm trying to run a respectable place here. You see, I got women sitting around the bar. He said, don't do it again, I'm gonna throw you out. So he said, well, just bring me another drink. He sat there, he had a few more drinks, and out of nowhere, he broke it. If the furniture business don't get no better, I'm gonna lose my ass. That's when the bartender said, man, you got to go. He came, grabbed him, started taking him out. All of a sudden, one of the women jumped up from the bar. She said, why are you throwing him out? Why are you throwing him out? His business is just like mine. If the ass business don't get no better, I'm gonna lose my furniture.
Right about now, I'm gonna take a sentence. And by taking this sentence and taking off a word each time, I want you to see the story unfold. The story is, oh George, let's not part here. Here we go. Oh George, let's not part here. Oh George, let's not part. Oh George, let's not. Oh George, let's. Oh George. Oh!
You ain't right. You are not right.
Oh, it's part of life.
If people want to know more about you, about Redd Foxx, about this act, where can they go to get
Oh, it's a big one, Elizabeth. Come to see it. Come to see it, honey. Come to
you have to
join
watch
you,
Sanford and Son to get that. You
Come
big
to join
dummy.
you, honey.
Not you. That's what,
Big dummy.
No, I didn't call you a big
Give
dummy.
you 5 of these scratch your lips.
You heathen. Not you. That wasn't about him.
You keep saying me, but not me.
That's not you. That was Redd Foxx. It was a thing on Sanford and Son. Anyway, where can people find out more about you? You big heathen.
I'm a heathen now. They can find me on Facebook, Gil Tucker on Facebook, or you can find me on YouTube.
Yes.
Gil Tucker on YouTube. Just put in Guilty, G-I-L-T 357, and I'll pop up.
And what's 357?
Magnum. I wear them sometimes, but I gotta wear a rubber band with them. It works for me.
I use them as oven mitts.
Well, you gonna burn your fingers.
I don't cook. I just like wearing them as oven mitts. But that's another story.
I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that one.
That's what he said. That waiter that I told you about. You're gonna do what? Anyway, would you like some wine before I toss your salad?
Oh.
Oh my God, I thought I was gonna die.
Sound like you was in jail, son. Tossing salads.
So check out Guilty.
Rod is crazy.
You're crazy. You gotta check out his YouTube page. It is hysterical.
Thank you.
Check it out.